Record to the.
All right. Thank y'all so much for joining on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube or on the Divinely You podcast on any one of the podcast catchers, I totally meant to drink water before I started the recording, but I was talking. Y'all know. Okay. Let's do a little screen share.
Stop or pause or multiple share screen.
There we go.
Desktop 11 items selected. Sharing in. Keynote, 3 signs of victim, optimize, share, keynote, you have started screen share.
All right.
Zoom, keynote, 3 signs of victim window, play slideshow.
All right, so I want to talk about this slide about victimhood. The slide is the victim being you have no choice. I want to talk about this in the context of participation, okay? And I actually am doing this on purpose because we're in Valentine's Day season and I'm a single woman. I know I have a lot of single people who watch my content. And so I want to speak into this. I did do a single woman's guide to Valentine's Day last year on the podcast, Divinely You podcast. You can check out that episode. I will probably do another one even if I'm not single by Valentine's Day. I'm just saying it could happen, okay? Anything's fucking possible in 2022, in my opinion. Okay, but let's talk about you having no choice when it comes to participation or how you participate, okay? Because what happens when Valentine's Day rolls around? First of all, I have Valentine's Day is the 14th and my birthday is the 18th. So when I was going through my shit of feeling like crap about my life, I hated that week. Like I always wanted to be distracted from it because I was single and I was alone and I was depressed and all of the things. So I feel you 100%. Okay. I just want to say that. However, what occurred to me at one point during all of the growth work that I do, the inner work that I've done, is that I get to choose how I'm going to participate in Valentine's Day or not participate in Valentine's Day, and how I'm gonna show up for my birthday, right? Because that's the day that I get to celebrate me. I also have like 5 friends that have my birthday. So now I freaking love my birthday because I get to send my 5 friends a message and be like, we're birthday buddies, okay? So that's a thing I do. But I want to present this because you get to choose how you are going to participate in whatever we're talking about. It can be Valentine's Day in this context, but think about it. You get to choose how you're going to participate in whatever it is, right? You can you can call it a holiday or whatever you want, or like, maybe you're noticing that like all of your friends are getting married and you're not getting married, or, whatever it is that's upsetting you. Or you can choose to embrace where you are in your life and how you experience it, right? I got sick and damn tired of feeling like shit because of Valentine's Day, especially when you realize that most women on Valentine's Day get freaking uppity if their men don't do it right. So poor men out there are like, we're trying, but how the fuck y'all want us to do this when you're being all like weird and shit, right? Like, so that's kind of where I started to get a lot of clarity around Valentine's Day. Was like, I would see like women being upset because, well, he didn't get the right chocolates, or he didn't get the right flower, he just did it wrong, or whatever he did, right? Okay. And the thing is that if your man is a man and he loves you, the way he does it or how he shows up for you, he's doing it from love, right? Okay. So there's that piece of it for me. But I wanted to embrace myself and how I choose to love myself in how I participate in events that are typically surrounded by having a partner, having a family, or whatever. I'm speaking to this in this context this week, but this whole having a choice applies to almost everything in your life, right? It's how you choose to show up in your life. How do you want to be? Do you want to be like sad, miserable, depressed because it's Valentine's Day and everyone's showing pictures of roses and candies and shit? Like, they're just showing a picture. How do you know they weren't fighting like minutes before that picture was taken? You don't. All right. This is, I buy myself flowers for my birthday because I freaking want flowers, and I'm cool with it because I get to take care of me, and I get to show the potential man of my life or other friends in my life. Like, my friends learn, right? I stay with a friend and she knows what she knows about me. Like, she knows I enjoy getting myself flowers. So it's all about your power to choose how you want to be for yourself, or how you want to participate in whatever we're talking about. Okay. And to piggyback that, I subtitled this particular video. Actually, let me stop the screen share, because I want to say something about
3 signs of victim window. Slot zoom.us. Zoom share toolbar window. System has new system. Move focus dots. Image. Stop share button. You have stopped.
So I want to say something in regards to like choosing, because I feel like sometimes I take my own inner growth for granted, and I don't even like see how much I've gained in my growth. But somebody asked me this week recently, like, aren't you scared to go do the things you do, whether it's like walk a walking path along a canal, go to California and stay in an Airbnb by the ocean, moving around, being a nomad, or whatever it is. And yeah, I'm terrified a lot of the time, but I take precautions and responsibility for what I'm choosing to do, right? I always inform, my mom always knows. My mom always knows. And I have friends, of course I have friends, because I have to, usually have to arrange rides or whatever, to get to and from airports or Airbnbs, or, get my stuff from one place to another or whatever. So I usually have a slew of people lined up to support me and what I'm up to. And so they usually know, because I'm in constant communication with them, letting them know like itinerary and time changes and all of that. So I think I take for granted what this work has done for me and the growth that I have experienced over the years, because it used to be that, yeah, I was like, I'm going to wait until I have the guy, or I have the job, or I have the this, or I have the that, before I'm going to make these choices in my life. And then I turned 40 and it was cold as crap in Chicago. And I was like, I'm done. I can't keep waiting for the guy. I can't keep waiting for the job to make these moves in my life. And I took the leap and moved to California. That was almost 2 years ago that I bought that ticket. It was actually the 1st of February that it dropped to like 50 below in Chicago. And I sat in my apartment and it was so cold and there was like no warming up. And I've had arthritis since I was young. And I'm like, I don't need to do this anymore to myself. Like, this just doesn't need to be. And if I hadn't gone to California, I'd have never come to Arizona, and I probably wouldn't feel as good as I feel about myself as I do now. So if you are waiting for the right way or the right thing to show up, you're the right thing. You're the one. You're the one. No one's coming for you, because whatever you're looking for is going to align with whatever you're putting out there. But if you're not putting it out there, it's not going to align for you, right? I am messaging with people I never thought I would chat with. I am creating shit in my life and in my world and experiences I never thought I would do a weekend at the ocean. And it was I stared at the ocean for hours. So anyway, I think I just wanted to say that I think I know I take this work for granted, and that it may look like I'm doing it fearlessly, but that's not true. There's always like a lot of trust in God, and that I'm trusting the right people to be in my corner to support me and what I'm up to and how I'm doing this life. And I don't know, we only get one trip out here. So at least in this particular capacity. And I, for one, I just want to embrace it as much as I can. And I think it's interesting that like I have people, who think that I'm doing it fearlessly, and I sometimes think I'm not doing enough. So I just wanted to share that, because it's always about choice. And, as I think about breaking up with my victimhood, I always think, you know, I'm still a victim in a lot of ways. I own it now, but I'm still a victim a lot of the time. And so, yeah, if any of this resonated with you and you are interested in making choices for yourself and being a powerhouse go-getter, and you want to work one-on-one with me, I would love for you to reach out, comment, DM me. You can email me at sewcoaching@gmail.com, and let's chat one-on-one, and I can support you. This is what I do. This is the coaching work that I do, is supporting people in consciously, powerfully choosing for themselves. And it's scary as shit, but the result is you get what you want in this life. And so my coaches will tell me the same thing, that they are still, you know, the fear never goes away. It's how you choose to go to be with the fear, or to comfort the fears or whatever. So I hope this resonated, and I hope you have a great rest of your day and weekend and all of that. And I'm gonna go, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably do some, I don't know, read a book. It's been kind of a fun weekend. I had a great weekend. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care. Much love.
Stop recording now and stop.